I was two ends and they were fighting each other. And now I'm learning to balance both out by turning my dial down. And I was angry. I was angry. And I learned how to, okay, I hear somebody saying, well, how did you get rid of the anger? Energy clearing. I started to clear. I started clearing. And I realized that a lot of the anger that I had towards myself didn't belong to me. And this is a funny part. A lot of the anger and sadness and hurt that I was feeling, and when I did the clearings, I would ask, where did this come from? Because I inherited or absorbed it from someone. And I realized it was from the people who were hurting me. Does that make sense? And I need you to understand it. I need you to understand that it does not justify what's done. If you're yelling, that's Jaden playing his fucking video game. But yeah, it doesn't justify what was done. But I started to see a lot of the pain and anger and frustration I was feeling was coming from the people who were doing it. And I was absorbing it and I was taking it in like it was mine. And I realized they didn't even like the way they treated me. You know what I'm saying? It was like that's kind of what made me start to go over here. Cause I was like, oh, you don't like yourself. You understand? And I was just like, and I remember when I got that download, it came to a conclusion where it was like, yo, if you don't like yourself, there is no way you're gonna like me. There is no way you're gonna like me if you don't like yourself. So I started to clock that. And I was just like, then once I started to clock that, I started to be like, oh, you don't like you. You're not a happy person. So when people started doing stuff, it was like Neo in the Matrix at the end when he was just like and stopping bullets and shit. It was just like, oh, okay, none of this belongs to me. You understand? And that's what made me start to go this way. And then I got the download. Do you even want to hang out with these people anyway? And I was like, you're right, you're right, you're right. No, they're not happy people. So stop hanging out with people who aren't happy people. If they are always complaining, it is only a matter of time before you start complaining. If they are always angry, it's only a matter of time before you're always angry. Like I told Jaden, it is a lot easier for people to pull you down than for you to pull people up, especially if they don't want to travel. Does that make sense? So I found, and how do I know this? Because I've lived it. Everything up until this point that I've talked to you about or taught in classes and all this stuff, I lived this stuff. It's not for the gram. It's like I've lived this stuff, you know? So it's like, I know what I did. Like I tell you all the time, I'm not telling you what to do. This is not medical advice. This is none of that. This is me sitting down, talking to you, looking at your face and letting you know what I did to survive and thrive in what I went through. That's it. That's all I'm here for. You know, no, that's not what I'm here for, but you know what I mean? That's what I'm here for. You know,